Hi there, it's Lynnette Khalfani-Cox, the Money Coach. I'm the co-founder of AskTheMoneyCoach.com and Money Coach University. Have you ever had a family member or friend come to you and ask for money in order to pay off their debts? Maybe they had a car payment that was due. Maybe it was a mortgage payment. Maybe it was a student loan or some credit card bills that needed to be eliminated. Whatever the case, you might have felt a little bit uncomfortable, perhaps even like you were put in a bad situation, and you just maybe thought, should I do this or shouldn't I? Now, if you've been following my advice, you probably already know that I generally say, try not to mix business and pleasure. It can ruin relationships when you start to pay off people's debts, loan money, or otherwise entangle your financial affairs. But I want to give you some extra perspective this time because I do recognize that there can be some benefit sometimes to paying off someone else's debts. So check out my article that I've posted on AskTheMoneyCoach.com where I talk about the pros and the cons, and there's many cons, the pros and the cons of paying off somebody else's debts. Now, if you are going to go ahead and do this, I give you 4 tips, 4 must-do steps that you should take in order to make sure, or at least try to make sure, that everything works out. 2 of those steps, I'll give you a little preview. 2 of those steps include getting everything in writing so that nobody's confused about what the terms are, what the repayment schedule is, the fact that this is a loan perhaps and not a gift, and making sure that you understand the repayment cycle. Somebody might think that you later said, oh, I thought I could pay you back whenever, or I thought I could pay you back 6 months from now. And you said, no, I wanted you to make 6 monthly payments. So get it in writing and make sure you're very clear about how you will be repaid if you're paying off somebody else's debts and you expect to get the money back. But do check out my advice because it's a little different than what I typically tell you. You guys know most times I'm like, don't do it, okay? Don't put your relationship at risk. Don't put your finances at risk. And sometimes don't put your credit at risk. But you'll read all about that in this article, The Pros and Cons of Paying Off Somebody Else's Debt. Also, let me know, sound off here and tell me if you've done this before. Have you paid off somebody's debts? Have you loaned somebody money? Have you co-signed for somebody else financially? And if so, what happened? I'd like to hear about it. Let us know because your advice actually can be helpful to someone else as well. This has been Lynnette Khalfani-Cox, the Money Coach. I'm the co-founder of AskTheMoneyCoach.com and Money Coach University.